Harry, it's a tough stages to be trying to hold a lead, hold the rally.
Yeah, it is like that. I mean, very grateful we had a nearly 90-second lead going into today, but it's rough, challenging out this side of Canberra, and although they look reasonably fast with lots of junctions, there's a fair bit in between that's technical. So, yeah, very much the plan is to try and keep our noses clean and focus on the power stage, really.
Did this morning go okay for you through those three? I'm just trying to pick the conditions because you were going to repeat them now.
Yeah, they went pretty well. Anywhere it was wet, we probably were a bit too conservative maybe and lost a little bit of time, but I think that was definitely the right thing to do in the position that we're in, and I think they'll be much better now. We've actually got some sun out now, and I reckon the stages will be pretty dry the second time around, which will be good conditions.
Bumper change, any particular reason for that, garden bumper?
Yeah, when your car won, there's lots and lots of clearing to do on the side of the road, lantana and things like that. No, in all honesty, we had a small off in the first run through the power stage. I wanted to treat it as a fast recce, and we went slightly wide on a right-hander, and it turned into a little bit more than a fast recce. So, yeah, less than ideal, to be honest, but now we know how fast to go around that corner in the actual power stage.
Did you bend anything in there? Because even in the latter part of that stage, it didn't seem like it was full confidence, Harry Bates, at the end of that stage where I was watching.
No, didn't bend anything, but it probably did give me a wake-up call to make sure to keep it clean and stay clean for the rest of the stage. So, yeah, you were probably at the end where I totally overshot the gate. So, yeah.
Don't worry, everyone had a bit of an interesting moment on that hairpin.
Yeah, thanks. That was a good spot to be, not? Yeah, no, we'll clean that all up for the power stage.
Shane, first three stages of Sunday are done. Sounded like you had a few hairy moments out there.
Yeah, went through a junction, had kangaroos, a few half spins, but it was awesome. Really good day and quite competitive too. We're pretty close. I think we only lost 10 seconds to Harry over the three stages, so I'm stoked. But have another go. We had a few bottom outs, so I think there might have been some damage. The steering wasn't quite straight, but it sounds like everyone had this story this morning.
Now, second pass this afternoon. Yep. Does that give you some confidence?
Well, I'm not sure. I don't know what the road will be like. You know, obviously it was good following Harry then, and I was using his brake markers and his lines. It was actually really cool. I learnt a lot. But now with the whole field gone through, it might be different. Grip level might be different. I don't know. We'll find out.
Now, you started yesterday in 10th, and today you're starting in 2nd. Does that affect anything?
Oh, yeah, it's a huge difference. It's so much better having only a couple of marks instead of marks going everywhere. And I could see Harry's lines, how he was attacking, and you could see the 2 marks split up into 4 when he was going sideways, and just trying to take note of that and emulate what he's doing.
Brendan, sorry for interrupting your lunch. We've got to grab you after a fantastic morning out there in Cohen.
Yeah, we had a great start to the day. We made some changes last night, much more confident with the front end. I just didn't have the feel in the front of the car yesterday, and I've got that now, so that feels good. And now we're making some changes to the rear, because it's much better if you're confident in the front, the rear can just follow, but that's a problem, it's just not quite following. We're a little bit understeer on the exit, so we'll change that and see how we go with 4 new tyres as well.
Now, second pass this afternoon through the same stages. Is there anything you need to particularly work on? Were there any kind of, exclamation points, any bits that got you during the first pass this morning?
Yeah, certainly the second stage. On the recce, we didn't have a good rhythm there either. We were stopping a lot and making changes, and they're fresh notes for us. So in the competition stage, then we had to actually stop for Eli and help put his fire out, so we get a drive time. So the rest of the stage we drove out, we checked the notes as well. So hopefully a second pass we can have a cleaner run through there, because the rhythm just wasn't there, it just wasn't in sync. And then the power stage for this afternoon, we made a couple of mistakes in there on some of the sandy corners. The car just flat slide on us, so hopefully we can be slower into them, cleaner exit, and we can be closer to Harry and Shane.
Now, first ever E-Road power stage this afternoon for you. Is that exciting?
Yeah, it is exciting. It's a bit concerning everyone drove the stage last year, but we had a good run in there then. It's a different style of stage. The forest has been logged, so it's quite open. We had a kangaroo run in front of us on that pass, so a little bit cautious, but that's the idea, I think, build up. We're in 3rd place now, so we'll think a bit more about that, try and hold on to that podium. Don't do anything silly, and it's Hyundai's first rally back, so we want a great result for them.